Okay. I think I figured out. Hmm. Okay. I need that to be on to get the music. Let's see. Hopefully, the problem with the weird audio from yesterday is fixed. Yeah, it was actually doubled up in, and I don't know how that happens because when it happened is when I downloaded the resource pack, and that I didn't change anything in my settings, but that seems to have been what did it. Um, yeah, so I've muted the added source, which is actually tied to a different thing. There's got to be a better way to configure this scene than what I have it doing, but you know, it is what it is for the moment. Anyway, hi! Hope you're having a good snack, and I look forward to seeing you jump onto the greenhouse in a bit. I have been spending a good chunk of the morning grinding materials for a pride build that I have not yet decided where it's going. I mean, I have a general idea, but I haven't decided exactly where. It's going to be somewhere past the village over here. Kind of tucked away in the woods. Maybe, or maybe even like right. Actually, this is a good place for a. Yeah, this could work. Overlooking the water and the random weird floaty block in the middle of it. Let's make that go away. Back where? Okay, this goes down forever. I'll have to do some leveling up here first. And let's light that up and probably cover that up. So, last season on the greenhouse, I did a pride cottage that was a Kelpie the Fox build, and I filled it with all sorts of pride banners and fit it into my base's lore. I have no idea how, if at all, this is going to fit into this season's lore, but this is inspired by a different Kelpie the Fox pride build. But that was from a year or two ago. I think it actually must be 2 years by now. And I have deliberately not gone back to rewatch it so that hopefully it is as much my own as possible, rather than starting from a tutorial and modifying it. Like, that was my theme of Greenhouse Season 2. Excuse me. We didn't manage to pull off the event we did have planned for June, so yeah. I think we just there was too many things happening. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, it was kind of a theme for Greenhouse Season 2 that I was just doing a whole bunch of tutorials and trying to put my own spin on them to try to learn some kind of builder basics. And why am I hearing myself? What thing has volume that shouldn't? Okay, that. There we go. Yeah, things have been quiet. Cause Well, a whole bunch of reasons, you know. Um, a lot of folks are in some way connected to academia, either in school or working at schools or teaching or something. So there's been wrapping up that. And then 1.20 coming out, and folks kind of not being sure what comes next here, and doing a lot of single player world stuff, to play around with the 1.20 stuff and get a feel for it. So yeah, as a result, the server's been a little quieter. Hopefully we can maybe make what was supposed to be the June event happen for July. How can I get over here without falling into that? There we go. Because people do tend to get involved for the events. And I mean, Keyberg still comes on every week. She still streams from the greenhouse every Wednesday. And let me, as I like to do anytime I mention another streamer, give her a quick shout out. Oh, I'm sure we're not doing a reset. What it's going to come down to is what's going to cause the least work. What's the most manageable way to have access to 1.20 stuff? Because, I mean, I had only been thinking about the materials. Oh, I'm leaving the Trouble Trio space. Okay, I'm getting out of range then. We need to keep it over this way. Good to know. I think a lot of people still have stuff they want to do, but I know some, myself included, have been holding off on certain things because if some of the 1.20 materials become available, it would be nice to incorporate them. Like I have some things I want to do with my village, but if Cherrywood is going to be available at some point, then I would just as soon wait and do it with that. For example. Less so with the bamboo. I haven't really gotten any inspiration for stuff to do with bamboo, although I certainly have turned our bamboo farm back on, and I've been keeping an eye on it to make sure it doesn't overflow. But if either Dr. Liz or DSA decides they want to build a bunch of stuff with bamboo, I want to make sure we have enough. Which, you know, before we were just using it for scaffolding, so we didn't need quite so much. Yeah, we're gonna have to. None of it would fit your palette, yeah. I'm not sure I have a palette entirely, just because of the way this season has shaped up. Okay, where was I getting out of bounds? Here. So this tree is my landmark. That tree stays up and I cannot go past that. Do I should somewhere have... Come on. Let's set this somewhere over here. Yep. I do love ferns. So I don't like to destroy them when I need to. Dig out the land from under them. I don't actually know how big of a footprint this thing needs either. Hello, cow. You have randomly showed up from I don't know where. I wonder if there's room in my leaves for ferns. There is not, except there's grass blocks in there for some reason, so okay, that works. So the build that I'm taking in for inspiration from is a castle. Yes, your base is very themed. Whereas, oh, you know what I don't have on me? I don't think. That's okay, because I do have a whole bunch of wool and a whole bunch of wood. Let's pull out the workstations. And why do I only have one stack of purple? So I guess I won't be using that. Let's go with cyan. Come on. This area is not entirely lit up. Did a pretty good job of it, but it is not 100% lit by any stretch. And blue is fine. I just don't want to... Well, blue may not be fine. I don't see any light over here. Blue is supposed to be that it's dark enough for a spawner to spawn things, but not dark enough to just spawn from lack of light, from lack of sun. But that does not appear to be what it means, because I don't see anything over here that would suggest it's lit up at all. Let's do something about that. Okay, that should pretty well cover it, especially if I don't intend to let night fully fall. What was I saying? Oh, so the build that I'm taking inspiration from is a castle. And I've never built a castle in Minecraft, which is a thing that, you know, just about everybody does, so I guess there's a first time for everything. I should set it to be using numbers, because that's how it used to be. Let me see. Settings. Yeah, don't display mushroom biomes. Right. How do I show number instead? Yes, there we go. There we go. That's a little better. And over here we've got some zeros, yeah. Ooh, this is leaving the base too, huh? Okay. So I'm right at the southern end of my base, I guess. Hopefully this will avoid any surprise building inspectors. Hello, Fox. Yeah. And now I'm leaving the base again. And welcome back. Okay. Alright, let's see. That is probably still not quite enough. Hello! Oh, welcome, Alpha! Thank you so much for that follow! How are you doing today? Let's throw a torch under here so we don't get growlies. Wow, that full, huh? I don't need... I can eat that. Let's see. Where are... Got that. I may have gone shopping a bit for some dyes. Made a bit of concrete. Where's the wool? Which I did just pull out in order to make a bed. Okay. I'm reasonably sure I'm not using magenta for anything, so I think that would be safe to map out. Maybe I flattened this level down. That might, yeah. You're doing good? I am glad to hear that, Alpha. What are you up to these days? You have been doing a lot of really interesting stuff from what I have seen you posting in snippets on Discord. Let's see. Let's grab some of this. And I did already throw a couple torches into there. Let's add another one or two. And try to make this work. Actually, this is a weird patch of sand. I've been doing a lot of mod pack testing. Yeah, mods are definitely fascinating. I don't know how to... I need to work on learning how to stitch them together into packs, because I did not entirely understand the extent to which that was necessary when playing with multiples, but I have been learning a bit about that recently. Yeah, I use CurseForge as well to download them. You know, with a brief break for whatever it was that they needed to fix with that bad actor putting virusy stuff or malware stuff, I guess is really what it would be called, on there. But it seems like they got that fixed, so that's good. And I ran the check that they said to, and didn't seem that I picked up anything, so I was very glad about that. Alright. Can we make this make a little more sense? Can't do that. Yep, can't do that. Can do that. How much any of this is going to matter, I don't really know. Its app allows you to make your... I have not used their app at all. I literally just use it as a site to go download stuff. Yeah, this is still all okay, shockingly enough. Alright. Let's take a nap. This is definitely my favorite song on this playlist, as ridiculous as it is. Hoglin Parade. Okay. I think this spruce tree may need to come down. Come on. Alright, now. Let's see what would this look like. Oof. If I need to do that on the diagonal, that's going to get even weirder. Well. I think trying to build circles on the diagonal is probably a future Nursing Geek skill to work on. You've been following a mod that will hopefully be updated. Cobblemon. That sounds like it is probably related to Pokemon in some way. Alright, the front of this can be on the diagonal, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I still have the... I do not still have the shears on me. Oh well. And in all honesty, it would make slightly more sense. Well, no, the entryway can be from there. Okay. This is where it's useful to use two different colors. Counting is hard. Somewhere I can just dump stuff. Where's my gearbox? There we go. I don't need the hoe right now. So that can go. What would be a good alternate color that I think I probably won't use in the build itself is black. This is going to be a very bright build. And while there will probably be some like Deep Slate or something for contrast, more a blocky take on the Pokemon plus Minecraft idea. Okay, cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Not unless I want to build that out. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 7. Nope. Let's get rid of my saplings. And get my shears back. So clearly this is going to have to go back a bit more. So I don't want it to have to go that wide, and I don't want to have to build this out further into the coastline there. I can't go too much further back here, but I can go some. And again, so Alpha, I would, oh, Dr. Liz, hello. Thank you, I appreciate the lurk. Oh, and I think the lurk command might even be working now. Let me check. Yeah, of course I'm not lurking, but the command does work now, so yay. So that's what I decided on for a lurk that would make sense for me. As opposed to, like Dr. Liz, you have spiraling out into the universe. And Stina has, I think, something to do with going off to sit in a rose garden. I believe Aletha has something to do with bread. You like it? Oh, yeah, and Keyboard peels you an orange and gives you a cookie? Yep, that makes sense. Because she's all about the snickerdoodles. Okay. Let's fill some of this in. Both to make the area a little more of a flat canvas to work on from, and also to get some of this grass out of my inventory. That, honestly, if 1.21 were to just be the inventory update, I know I would be ecstatic, and I think a lot of players would be. Like, there may be something inherent to Minecraft's coding that makes it hard to go above 64, but once you've played, like, Stardew, and you can stack things to 999, you get kind of spoiled. And wonder why 64 has to be a thing. And why we have to have only 27 inventory slots. When there are 8 bazillion mods that let you have backpacks that give you more. Because they keep giving us more blocks, but not more place to keep them. I know bundles, yeah, just add another row. And I know that the reason they're holding off on bundles is apparently because they haven't figured out how to implement it on Bedrock. And I clearly have no idea what the coding issues are there. But I hope they solve them because bundles are really useful for inventory management. Speaking of, I'm not using mine very effectively at the moment. Let's get rid of that. Any other little bits and pieces? That. Just clean up the things that are only one or two that are taking up space. Okay. Let's see if we're far enough back now to get the footprint down. Hello! Yeah, so 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. You've been getting back into Stardew again? Yeah, me too. That has become my sort of wake up in the morning game now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. To go back a little further. Might not have to take the landscape back further. What if I just take this back all the way to here? Okay. And then do you want it to be set back at least a bit? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Maybe we finally got our placement. All right. And the interior to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2. Okay. I think that's the footprint. Yeah. Let's get way out here. Yeah, and then I can have some sort of landscaping out in the front. And don't really care too much about behind it. It'll have a back, but it's more what's facing out here and then what'll be on the inside. Okay. Enter and Shift, believe it or not, are not the same button. Potion permit. Interesting. So, is that what is... It's similar vibes to Stardew, but what is the goal of it? Hello. And yes, I did spend a ridiculous amount of time trading with Masons this morning. Why do you ask? Alright. These definitely have this as their base. Premise is you're a chemist that arrives to this island. You make potions to heal the locals when they get ill by gathering materials from the island. You also get to decorate and fix up the house and clinic, and you make friends, relationships with the villagers, and do quests for them. So yeah, that does sound very similar vibe. Oh, and they don't trust you at first, because there was a bad experience with a chemist from the city a while back. So very similar in a lot of ways, I guess, to Stardew, but with an added, not just they're generally distrustful of strangers, but they've had somebody with your specific profession show up before and cause problems. That's interesting. Okay. Now, front, where are the center three? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me grab. No, that is too close together. Try here. That's better. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah. The base might go back to being the, actually probably go back to being the bricks. So that'll be the entryway. So that can get out of there. And these can also be replaced with bricks. Stardew for people who don't like farming. Yeah. That sounds about right. floor. Let's put these away for the moment. This is where I was thinking. I'm rethinking my life choices. What do I have to work with in the way of regular stone? Okay, a couple of deep slate. Plenty of black stone. No, I do not in fact have plenty of stone. Wonderful. Let's go fix that. Do I have any in? Not much. We might have some in the village. How did I end up in Ty's base? Wait a minute. I am all turned around then. Regular stone. Oh, we have regular stone coming out of our ears. I just didn't bring it with me. And deep slate, for that matter. And I have a ton of deep slate on me, which is I'm actually unlikely to use because I think that would be too much contrast. Did I bring anything to put it in is a different question. Fortunately, we have a few shulker boxes lying around too. You don't use it, so you never have any. Let's see, let's get this stuff. I just pulled out of there. I do know all this spruce I just mined. Chopped, I don't need. Oak, I don't need. Where did it just go? I can't see it anymore. There we are. More spruce. Because of course. And I can probably get rid of some grass. Okay. That will make room for stone. What I think I might use in the floor is some smooth stone, alternating with something else. I should check if we have any of that specifically, but I don't think so. Usually, yeah, we have like 7. That is fine. And you know what? Let's get rid of this. Dirt. And grab out some more rockets, which I am going through like nothing. When you needed to make redstone stuff, you actually had to go mine cobble. Yeah. And Dr. Liz, in particular, did a lot of digging early game. So we have a lot. be, yep, right over here. Okay. Different question. Did I make sure I have enough fuel to do this? Nah. But I have plenty of ferni and... Hello. Whoa. No, no, thank you. No lightning storm. Nope, go away. Goodbye. Plenty of ferni and plenty of wood around here. And plenty of wood on me. You make charcoal. Another thing I do a ton of in Stardew. Actually, I don't need much. Just need to create one, and from one you make more. All right. And I'm actually thinking I might do something like that. For a floor. That'll be covered with steps anyway. Yep. And I totally got that idea for flooring made from tops of workstations elsewhere, but do I remember exactly who from at this point? No. Most recent I can think of is Pearl. But I've seen a lot of other people do similar things. I think this way it's not too dark, but it's enough of a contrast from the quartz. And I'll have to figure out what I'm doing lighting wise eventually. Am I gonna keep the same floor in here? I suppose I might as well now that I just started smelting all that stuff up. Oh. Yeah. So that would be a furnace if it were not a that. Okay. So I probably don't need the rest that I just started smelting up, but whatever. It's fine. Okay. I might for the next floor up. All right. So okay. I have some stairs already made somewhere. Okay, that's all I really need now. And I think let's get the pillars somewhere that's else, so I don't accidentally use them. And do I have any bricks still on me? Yes. Let's get rid of the bricks. For the moment. I will likely incorporate the bricks as well. And the sides, I brought some calcite and even some polished diorite to help texture. But I want to get the basic shape first. Yeah, it remains to be seen what those will look like on the inside, since they're the inside of the towers. This is where I start just getting into a zone and forget to talk. of the feeling of booting up a creative world and just build something big? Well, that's the, yes. There's a creative world that I'm working on, and that's what I streamed last Sunday. Was working on building up the world of a book that I'm writing, which is set at a university. So I'm working on building up the university, and so far I've got 3 dorm buildings, which is probably enough, not for an actual university, but enough for this set. And yeah, these just need to be replaced, because that looks silly. And I'm trying to learn world edit on that. But the problem with doing that on stream, I don't mind experimenting on stream, but I don't want to be playing somebody else's videos in the background on stream, which is what I need to in order to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Amethyst stairs and slabs. Yes. Oh my goodness. Amethyst, concrete, terracotta, all of them. And I will say for Carlisle, it's not that any one part of it is particularly big, but all together, it'll end up being pretty large. Okay, I think now the floor. Let's see. Should I do the floor the same as I did the ceiling? Or should I do this because the textures are a bit different? Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need something to place them against, aren't I? Well, no, you can't place them sideways. So... so that shouldn't be a problem. They are directional, but not in terms of how the top and bottom look, really. I don't think. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, okay. Well, let's get that to match. Interesting. I had never noticed that about blast furnaces. Alright, let's see how this looks from below. It's a little dark, but... do I have any regular ferni on me? At the moment, I do not. Do I have any regular ferni left? Possibly not. Oh, I do have some on me. How do the bases of those look? They look the same as the floor, so I don't want it to look the same as the floor. But then the question is, would that make a better ceiling and floor, and would the blast furnaces make a better floor for the first floor? I think the blast furnaces might look better as a floor for the first floor. Yay! Giant pink door with cherry wood, I'm guessing? Shouldn't actually have quartz bricks in my inventory at all at the moment. Get that out of there. How about I put these next to each other and get these down here, and what in the world am I even doing with my inventory? Yeah, I think this is better for a first floor, and then regular furnaces will be the floor for the second floor and the ceiling for this floor. Funny thing is, your plan for your base is nature dwarfs. Building an LA house and struggling. Building houses for them is hard. Yes. Okay. I should probably be doing this with the blocks I'm placing in my offhand. That would probably be a lot faster. Did some of these end up glitching through to the outside? Probably. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Something just looked like a creeper over there, which doesn't make any sense, of course, but panicked me anyway. Okay, blast furnaces can go away. And now we need the regular furnaces and stone. Don't know that I'm going to need to smelt up that much more stone though, so before I do that, how about I no, that's regular stone. Where's smooth stone? Thank you. Now the towers are going to end up being for stairways. So I think I'm going to stop this floor there. You got the base idea from thinking what would happen if dwarves based in a jungle? Interesting. Yeah. This is what happens when I notice it's getting dark. I panic and start placing things all over the place. Yeah, thank you, Orchestereo, for the creeper hisses. Much appreciated. Helps with the panic lots. That. Okay. Spiral staircase. My favorite thing ever to build. I'm so good at them. Uh-huh. You know what? Let's grab these. You detect sarcasm? Really? You think so? Forgot about chiseled. Okay. I don't know that I want to add that in though. Typing and ladders mean typos. Yes, yes they do. Okay. And there's got to be turrets, so at least... Okay. Let me grab some slabs, too. I know there's a trick to this. I think this is it. I think it's stair followed by slab, but I could be wrong. Stair, slab. Okay. Still means this is a little awkward. But let's see, have I at least managed to not make it that you hit your head? Okay. That looks a little better. And down here, that could use another slab. So look at that and that. I think that makes this look a little more reasonable. I also might want to do something that just makes this part less visible all around. There's enough light back there. It's still a bit awkward where you come out to this floor, but it could be worse. This is the part that I find the hardest. I mean, I could just do a ladder, true, but I don't wanna. But it's making that stair come to where you want it that is the thing that gets me. Like, the turret is easy enough. I can just decide that's where you're gonna land. Okay. This part can all be filled in. And I think even that can be. No, it cannot. At least not with that. Could be a top slab, maybe. Yeah. Nope. Can't even be a top slab. Fine. Okay. Start at the top. Yeah, that would be logical. So mean, this works. I guess this part could even be a platform that just... No, that's weird too. Okay. Alright, nope, that was just the bottom slab that I used to get that roof replacement. That's fine. Now let's see how that works for walking up from there. It doesn't. Grr. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. So you come up to here. This part is actually okay. Could potentially even pull this back. No. No, that does not work at all. Don't do that. So this part's fine. Now, question is, I do still think it's weird the way this goes, but I don't know. I can't. Well, that's no good. I will live with that weirdness. Like that, but that's it. Can't have another one there. Okay. Do I have bricks? I have some. need a ton. Although I have a feeling I'm going to end up pulling these out one because that's just way too flat. And sadly, quartz brick stairs don't exist. Yeah, this is where building it first in creative and using Lightmatic would be great, because then I would know exactly how many of which varieties I needed. Let's say another half stack. Because at some point a whole bunch of this is getting replaced with colored concrete too. Of course. But I put those next to each other. That'd be a little easier. Yeah, more varieties of white blocks with slabs and stairs, definitely. Like, we have prismarine brick stairs, we have stone brick stairs. Why do we not have quartz brick stairs? I mean, we don't have any kind of concrete stairs, but if we could only have, you know, concrete stairs, I wouldn't be complaining about needing concrete brick stairs. At least for a while. I'm sure eventually I'd find a reason to complain. Because, you know, that's what we do as Minecrafters, right? Alright. Speaking of varieties of things, let's make this a bit of an archway. No, I think that was better without the slab there. And I'll figure out what the door is going to be in a bit. And I am in fact going to need more quartz bricks, I think. That's what's going to be the center point of the okay. This is the door. Why does the angle feel weird here? Might not even need that one there. I think that's what's making that weird. Now, let's try the whole build from the top thing. Get up here, and why is this entry point so different than that one? Because I didn't leave it on that diagonal, I filled that in. Okay. Okay. that does not work. What? Is that too far? It is lined up with that center, but it is not working the same as this one. Okay. Or is it that this should be level? Alright, let's go sleep. Nope, you beat me to it. Thank you. No, that doesn't really need to be there. Alright. That does look better. That. Good grief. Symmetry is your nemesis, as well as your obsession. You notice the lack of it in building that tower in survival in this roof. Yeah, it's figuring out when symmetry is what you want and when it's not. Because we like to have a certain amount of symmetry, but also it's more interesting to break it sometimes. We just want it to be when we're trying to break it. Nope, can't have that one. Okay. Oh, and I didn't... Need a dozen more quartz bricks. this is one of those times creative flight would be really handy. A whole bunch of these fell on the ground. Go. Now, I got that stairway to work a little better. It's gonna need some other help here, there, and everywhere. I think. Let's see if I change this so that this is where you're stepping out, like I did over here. Well, that's in a different relationship to the rest of it, so it's still going to be a bit different. Also no. How did I do it over here? Actually, I had it going like that. So it's lower slab, stair, upper slab. Slab. Stair. And I'm working back down. So it's a stair leading up to that. That does not look the same at all. Yeah, it does. Alright. Just gotta give it a second, I guess. So I That doesn't look right at all. Stair should be on the center. Slab, stair, slab. That's what it is. There we go, I think. Something's still off, but I think that could at least work. Okay. There we go. All right. I think that's good. And it's like, does this look like a pride castle so far? No, it is just a whole bunch of quartz and stuff. Have not started adding any color yet whatsoever, and it has been, oh my gosh. It has been almost 2 hours. Yeah. So let's work on getting some color in here soon. Sooner than later. This is all just the canvas. Why does everything in Minecraft always take 10 times longer than you expect? Building on the fly does always take longer than expected. But it's also less time than building it twice. Although I do want to learn how to use Lighmatica and be able to really mock things up efficiently in creative. Because right now when I build something in creative, I'll build the very beginnings of it so that I have the basic idea, but I usually don't complete it because I'm just copying it over. Right, this top row is supposed to be more stone bricks, or quartz bricks. Let's have another half stack-ish, not pillars, bricks. Our masons hate me at the moment, by the way, because I was always buying the same thing over and over again. But I'm sure they'll get over it. Still not enough. All over the place. Hello. Okay. Rather than waste these down here, since I know I need to pull them out, what else can I put in there? That's not that anything's gonna spawn in little 1x1s, but no, not green concrete. Where's all the? Oh, I put all the grass back in central. All right, so I either put plain quartz in there or I leave it. Maybe I will put plain quartz. And definitely don't need it to be back there. Does that look better if it comes out a bit? Yeah, I think so. Probably means this does too, which means I need even more quartz bricks. Yay! Okay. Yeah. Why was I thinking I'd get away with a quarter stack? I'm gonna need a bit more than that. That means that's gonna need to come up a little bit. But that's fine. A race to see who ends up sleeping first. I beat you, Bunquisha. Okay. And turrets. Which means they need to come out a bit. Let's see. Stairs, you're such a pain. Go. Wait, they don't... This is for the tower, not for the rest of it. Also, that looks weird. All the way down. That is mostly okay, but whatever's going on right there is a mess. No. I know it's possible to make stairs behave properly. I just never remember what exactly I need to do to accomplish that. And it worked over there. Which tells me it's possible. Great. Okay. Not fix it? I think so. Yes. Okay. And this is gonna need to be... because that just looks weird. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll see how that ends up going. Let's come over here. No, I don't need more quartz bricks. Just need... why? I love spiral staircases. I love spiral staircases. I love spiral staircases. Okay. That worked properly? Yes, yes it did. Cool. Good grief. Okay. All right. This is where some of the color comes. I mean, some of it comes there too. I almost thought that cow was a pillager patrol for a second there. Okay. Let's start adding some color to this. I'm definitely gonna need that. But where's... There we go. Okay. Actually, for the front, I believe I will need to start with purple. So, an idea that I have that may or may not actually work. In which case I'm actually going to have to get back some pillars and got some bricks. Well, actually, no, that doesn't need to be there. Okay. Blue. Come on, get in there. Okay. And of course I have nowhere for those to go. What can I get rid of? I don't need the shears at the moment. To sleep. What gets me is that I managed to get one side to work and not the other. That's just wrong. Oh, this does not look like it's working the way I wanted it to. Okay, computer, the whole connecting to the phone seemed like a good idea at the time, but you're really just annoying me now. I don't need to know about every spam text that comes through. No. Did I not convert the yellow? Like any of it? No, I did not. Okay, well, let's fix that. Yeah, this is deep too. I need a shallow area. Of course, I don't need the whole stack, but might as well. What would a Lay's like in their house? See, I just gave them regular 5x7 houses. Dr. Liz made like it looks like the like a lily family flower that's about to bloom. And I don't think I have a whole lot in the house, but I could be wrong. I have not been on the inside in a very long time. Yeah, I think they would like amethyst, because clearly they like amethyst. Come on. And then red. Is the red regular? Okay, good. It's already converted. Now, orange next. And this is where it's useful to, you know, map things out first. Which is not a thing I did. And then the red is going to take it up to the border between, it's going to take it right up to the roof. So this idea of how to incorporate it was not a great one. So we're going to take all that back down. And then we're going to fall on the floor. And I do vaguely remember that Kelpie did things in vertical stripes, and I'm thinking this is why they chose that option. Because otherwise it's kind of a mess. So yeah, I can do 3 on each side. Let's do that instead. So, red, orange, yellow. Supposed to be yellow. Why do I have such a problem with this? Right. And I'll figure out what I'm doing in the middle on this floor in a second. Okay. All right. Green, blue, Oh, mini blocks. Yeah, that makes a lot. Yeah, I forgot that. That one needs a little more room. Oh, goody. Let's make some room here. Why do I even have pink wool? I didn't even use pink wool for anything. Why is that taking up space in my inventory? It can go there. Where's the... where... there is a specific wool... There we go. And there's no room for more pink. Okay. Then it can go in with the jungle wood. Just give me some room. Okay. Alright, so we got blocks, we got bricks, we got more blocks. Now I need some pillars. Alright, I think I'll carry the pillars up. Just when I was thinking I'd been getting so lucky with not putting them in the wrong direction, of course one had to go sideways. Okay, and the center, for now, I think I will just fill in. Although obviously it will not be able to stay that way, because that's just too much blank space. Really? We're just gonna put blocks any old place, I guess. Okay. And that might not necessarily be variation in the building. It might be variation in... it might be banners. Because that's part of the goal here, is there should be a whole lot of banners. Okay. Let's put the quartz away. And get this stuff back out. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay. Now, we follow the same pattern on this side. With the, I think they're called crenellations. That should have worked out to 5. Somehow. Do I have to come out another? I don't wanna. But those only grew by 1, and they need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So clearly it is possible to make this side 5. I just need to actually do it. Fine. I'm not going back for quartz right now. Something like that. No, that is way too cartoony. I'm okay with the stripes in the front, but there needs to be a different way of doing those crenellations. Oh, and what's the roof gonna be? Is the other question. Fall down out here? No. Okay, could be that. Could be the chiseled. And then intersperse that with something. And then all in here is going to be banners. Like all different kinds of pride flag banners. I had delusions of doing that on stream today. No, that's not happening. How do you give allays new things to hold? You just take away what they have. You just right-click on them with an empty hand to take away what they have, and then right-click on them with the thing you want to give them. And if it doesn't work, I will assert that they changed something, and not that I have somehow forgotten and managed to sound like I actually knew what I was talking about. Yeah. I'd like a non-white neutral color for the roof. So what about... What about chiseled stone bricks? I'd like to break them up with something, but I'm not sure what. I mean, I suppose I could just break them up with smooth stone like I've been doing with the, because this is too much. This is, no. No, this is bad. But that way that carries through the theme of the first two ceilings and floors without replicating them. That's kind of that how much symmetry do you want thing, right? Come on. Let's grab all the stuff up. And this is not the staircase to come up because this is the one that's messed up. And I will troubleshoot that off stream because I've already taken it apart and put it back together twice. Alright. Now the next thing is, how do these towers, do they continue all the, yeah, they would have to create full circles, right? And then, oh, and they now hold amethyst. Cool. Yes, that is clearly something they enjoy. Let's see. Why did I decide I wasn't going to follow her tutorial again? That is not quite how it's supposed to go, but let's get down here and sleep. Stubbornness? that is often the answer, yep. Ideally, these should end up with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a corner block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a corner block, and 5. Okay. Corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does not look right at all. but maybe it is. Nope. Shouldn't be coming out beyond that. So there should be a block behind there. That's what's missing. Nope. There should also be a block there. Can I make it go there? Not from this angle. Feeling that's not quite right, but hopefully that'll give me what I need to work with from out there. Definitely don't want the stair like that. What? I'm just gonna leave it like that for now? Yeah, those are too far back. Also nope. Yep. Okay, there we go. That looks better. That's a mess. Let's see if I can fix that. And what time is it going to be? I have like 10 more minutes before I'm gonna have to call it. It's turning the corners that gets me. Also, nope. There we go. Now can I reclaim all the stairs I just had to... There we go. Are there any more floating around over here? I think so. There are probably some on the grass outside. We're not going down those stairs. Those stairs are terrible. Shockingly, none on the ground that I can see. You know what I never did? I never turned on replay mod. That's brilliant, that is. Well, no time lapse of this. Where was I thinking I needed one of these? There and there. Nothing to target from that side, though. There we go. Alright. I will have to figure out what in the heck I'm doing up here. This was definitely an ambitious thing to A, leave till the end of the month, and B, attempt in a single stream. Yeah, exactly. I did already record an intro where I said there would be a time lapse, but I'll just have to come back in and say, no, I lied. There's no time lapse. Alright. Let's get all this down so I can at least have a look at it. I'm pretty happy with the basic structure, at least. I think whatever I thought I was doing with the crenellations is not happening. I think that's what they're called. I could even be wrong. I know along here they're called battlements, but I think when they're around the turret, around the towers, they're called crenellations. I don't know. But I definitely need to break these up some more. And that's where some of maybe the calcite and even the polished diorite could come in. So I do want it to be very rainbow without being too cartoony. And that's the fun balance. Alright, and oh yeah, so another complaint. There need to be walls of some kind of quartz or concrete or something. I think I might need to put the quartz bricks along there, but I'm not going to do that today. Walls of everything. Yes, exactly. All the walls, all the stairs, all the slabs, including vertical slabs. Alright. I think... Oh, I have stuff floating in the water. Stuff that I have managed to get the masons mad at me about, so let's not waste it. I would say, do you think they've calmed down by now? But I haven't been, I think, close enough for them to calm down. I think... Yeah, I don't know why it thinks that's a link. Silly Twitch. Alright. I'm gonna head back to Central, I think, to log out, or at least to the village, so that I can be indoors. There's last year's pride gift from the keepers or the leprechauns or somebody. Let's see. My fishing cabin will do nicely. I didn't turn enough to have no damage, really. Hi guys. How do you not have a job? How is there anybody here who does not have a job? Oh, Dr. Liz, you were asking about the iron construct fellas. Yeah, we've got a few. Just a few. We have some that I'm not entirely sure how they got out, but they're wandering around outside. At least one has probably ended up down the bottom of the water there. Couple roaming the woods over there. Unless they've despawned because they got far enough away, which I don't know if that's a thing. This is... Yeah, that's the other reason I need to sign off now, because the phone's going to start yelling at me that it's time for that. Yep. Okay. So, hi Peaches. Let me set my spawn here. And say thank you very much to everybody who stopped by to watch, whether you were chatting or lurking or whatever, or just popped in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And let me go figure out who we can raid. Let's see. Got Martin. Why are California verbs listed twice? I get that they have multiple cameras, but they still shouldn't be showing up twice in my following stream. Joel Duggan's streaming if you want to watch more castle-y, medievally, like more classically medievally building stuff. That and Densema. Those folks and Dunsema are... So you'll be lurking wherever we go. Let's pop over to Joel Duggan. That seems like a logical next stop. Since he's doing medievally stuff and we were just doing castle stuff. It's a rationale. I'm going to go with it. So again, thank you very much for hanging out. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.
Nursing Geek raiding with a party of 3. Thanks so much, Nursing Geek. Appreciate you sharing your viewers. What were you up to today? That doesn't quite do it. Attempting my first castle build, says Nursing Geek. Very cool. How did it go?